Hi, everyone. I'm Meg Oliver. Thanks for joining us. CBS News has confirmed the president's former lawyer, Michael Cohen, says then candidate Donald Trump knew about a meeting in Trump Tower in which Russians had offered to provide dirt on Hillary Clinton. Cohen says the president knew of the June 2016 meeting in advance and approved of it. The allegation comes days after Cohen's lawyer, Lanny Davis, released a tape recording of Cohen and the president discussing a payment to a former Playboy model. Mr. Trump's lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, denied the allegations by Cohen on CNN Thursday night. Here's a bit of what he had to say.
Cohen's been lying all week. I mean, he's been lying for years. I mean, the tapes that we have demonstrate any number of very serious lies by him back a year and a half ago, including his fooling people, hiding tape recordings, telling them they weren't recorded, lying to their face, breaking faith with them, taping his client, which is a disbarable offense. I don't see how he has any credibility. I mean, this is basically if you had a trial, and there won't be a trial here, but if you had a trial, you'd say, well, which lie do you want to pick? You want to pick the first lie, the second lie, or maybe some new lie? There's nobody that I know that knows him that hasn't warned me that if he's back is up against the wall, he'll lie like crazy, because he's lied all his life. And the president was completely shocked.
Oh, I believe that.
And he wasn't angry. You know, President Trump can get angry sometimes. He was disappointed, almost like a father who's been betrayed by his son.
For more on this, we want to bring in CBS News Washington correspondent Paula Reid. She's on the phone with us now. Paula, what have you learned tonight, and why would Cohen want to tell this to the special counsel?
Well, right now, Michael Cohen is under federal criminal investigation in New York for his business practices. And that includes a lot of money that he was putting into a personal account and then using to pay women to stay silent about their alleged affairs with the president during the campaign. So that's also opening him up to potential campaign finance violations. He is likely going to be charged in that case. So what he and his lawyers have to weigh is whether or not he wants to cooperate against the president in exchange for leniency in that case. So here tonight we have confirmed that he is willing to tell the special counsel the president knew about the Trump Tower meeting in advance in the hopes that that may get him some leniency in his own case. But there are problems here. He has certainly some credibility issues, and he also doesn't have any corroborating evidence to offer to support this claim.
Paula, have we heard any other response from the key figures involved here?
Well, we've not heard from Cohen. Cohen's attorney, Lanny Davis, declined to comment to CBS News. And, of course, we heard from Giuliani because he made an appearance on cable news this evening. So we have heard from some of them. And just like we saw earlier this week with the tapes, Lanny Davis and Rudy Giuliani, no love lost there. And sometimes this it almost appears like it's less about the legalities and more sort of a personal punching match.
And this contradicts repeated denials by President Trump, Donald Jr., their lawyers, and other administration officials. Is there any way for the special counsel to corroborate these claims?
Well, certainly if they can find any emails or any phone logs. We know that during this time, Donald Trump Jr. made several calls to a blocked number. We don't know who that is. A lot of people suspected it could have been his father, but we don't know for sure. So what investigators are going to try to do through their subpoena power is they're going to try to find any other records that could corroborate or refute Cohen's story. Because remember, there's a danger here for Cohen, too. If he's not telling the truth, lying to federal investigators, that's a crime that would sort of get added on to any other potential charges that he faces. So they're certainly going to look for other hard evidence. But without any additional witness or email or letter or recording, it may be a tough sell for Mr. Cohen.
Paula, when you look at the big picture, what does this mean for the Russia investigation?
Well, this is significant because this is clear evidence that Michael Cohen is going to flip on the president, right? He is willing to testify against the president for leniency in his own case. And that's significant because this is someone who's privy to all of the president's secrets. So if the president has anything to hide in a Russia probe, having Michael Cohen testifying against you is a problem, not only for the president, but potentially for some of the people in his inner circle and other people involved in this probe. Cohen could potentially be a very valuable witness, but like I said, he has credibility issues. He could be impeached on the stand based on other statements that he's made. He would have to come up with more than just he says so or his words. He has to have more than just that to really be of true value and change the course of the Russia probe.
All right. Well, it's been about 3 hours since the president has tweeted last, so we will see if he responds to all of this. Paula Reid, thank you so much for joining us this late, continuing your reporting on this case, which you have been on from the beginning. I appreciate your time.